What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to the Unrelated Sports Podcast for the first time in it feels like a year. Um, no, Cody didn't like that. I don't think my co-host liked that joke. I am Andy McConnell,
so much.
and with me, as always, is my lovable co-host, Mr. Cody Allstat. Cody, how are we?
Best day of my life.
See, I know how much you hate that.
I do hate that. It's so stupid.
I know it
and
is.
I think my knowing I hate it just makes me hate it more. It's like a vicious cycle.
Oh, I know, and that's exactly
it.
And that's exactly why I said it.
Oh, I know.
So,
I know.
So, buddy, how have you been in this time when I haven't seen you? Or at least on here, I've seen you at work.
Saturday.
yeah, basically.
So doing really good. Had a great Christmas. Had a happy New Year. Made it. I think we made it to midnight, but we didn't do it on purpose or knowingly. It was kind of like, it's past midnight.
Yep.
But yeah, had a great kids are all happy and sassy, and
they sleeping nice.
Actually been pretty good. Had some of the best nights we've had with Adam, knock on wood.
Good.
So,
that's more why I was asking that for the people that don't know. But
yeah.
No, good.
What's new in your world?
Nothing. I mean, Friday and Saturday this week are going to be. My heart's going to be a little high strung. Yeah. With Indiana playing in the Peach Bowl and the Packers playing the Bears. But no, other than that, not a whole lot. I also made it to midnight on New Year's Eve.
Nice.
Was doing a little racing beforehand, and then kind of looked up at the clock, and it's like, hey, it's almost midnight. Might as well just stay up a few more minutes.
See, we went to some friend's house, my buddy Scott and his wife's house, and we'd kind of said, hey, we're not going to try to make it to midnight. There's going to be basically until Adam is done for the night. Well, then Scott's wife makes donuts. I guess it's one of their New Year's things. Like it's a tradition of theirs that New Year's Eve she makes donuts, and Abby basically wasn't going to let us leave without getting to have a donut. So she made donuts later in the night, and so we stayed, ate a donut, and then basically got out of there. We left their house at like 11:30, but nice. Baby was pretty fussy by that time. And by the time we got everybody else to bed and all that, it was just after midnight.
Okay, nice.
Oh.
No, that's good. At least you got to rein in the new year while you were still awake, so that's good.
Yes. That's good. Didn't say Happy New Year till the next day, but
Yep. I know. I think I was kind of like that too. So, and then just got to watch some football the next day. It was a good day.
Yeah. Yeah, and me and Scott and my friend Jeremy Flynn all went to Rochester this past Sunday. Kind of skipped over watching football because I didn't want to watch the Dolphins' last game. And we went to the Avatar movie, Avatar 3, which I thought was pretty good.
So how long is that movie, did you say?
3 hours and 19 minutes of runtime.
Does it feel every bit of the 3 hours and 19 minutes?
No, it actually went pretty quick.
Okay.
The longest part was the part where I had to pee for about half of it before I got up and went.
So you actually missed part of the movie then?
Very little bit, but yes. I mean, not that little because it was a long pee.
Yeah. Yep. No, I understand. But sometimes, when nature calls, you got to go.
I wasn't gonna, and I'm glad I went when I did because, like, right when I got back, the next scene there was like a stream running right next to them, and you could just hear it. And I was like, that'd have been a stream running down through the movie theater.
As my dad likes to say, that would have been trouble in River City. That would have been bad.
Nice.
Yeah, that'd have been really bad.
Have you seen any of the Avatar movies?
Nope.
None of them? Okay.
Nope. How many are there?
3.
Okay. Yep. Nope. Couldn't even tell you what they're about. All I know is that the people are blue.
Yep.
Okay, that's all I know.
Yep. I actually really enjoyed the first one. I really enjoyed. Actually, it was kind of like a tradition of mine. Is every time I move, the first movie I'd watch at my new place would be the Avatar movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So how would you rank them?
1, 3, 2.
Okay. So kind of like me with Home Alone. So okay.
Yeah, but you're terrible at ranking. So I'm actually a little surprised that you have 1/3 because I know that the race car or RC car in 3 was a pretty big deal to you and your
Okay.
family.
I love more the plot in number 3 compared. I don't know. I didn't. I even watched number 2 over Christmas, and I didn't like it. I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows you have terrible taste, Andy.
I have very select taste, Cody. Very
Terrible
select.
is another way to say that.
No, just
Autism,
select. Select.
autism,
Select taste.
autism.
Hey, so Cody, you mentioned a car, right? You mentioned cars or an RC
RC
car?
cars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I'm more just meaning with the car part. Um, there was some NASCAR news today that dropped.
Ooh.
Yeah, this one actually
Okay.
little juicy stuff. NASCAR's commissioner just well, he resigned or announces he's going to be resigning at the end of the month.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty unexpectedly, or was it expected?
Yes and no. I think people were kind of thinking that it was maybe going to happen because there were some text messages that came out during this lawsuit battle that was going on where
Oh,
he
that's
might have
right.
called he might have called Richard Childress a stupid redneck, need to be
Yeah.
flogged. Made some other comments about the fans and about some other series, and yeah. So this is the first domino to fall, and
Okay.
it can only. I think there's going to be more from here.
Okay.
So yeah,
Interesting.
just and again, it wasn't. He was not fired. He just straight up just resigned.
Okay.
So we'll see where Steve Phelps goes from here. There was a rumor that he was actually going to maybe try to be the PGA's next commissioner. Yeah, we'll see how that works.
Why?
I mean,
Yeah.
because
Ruin
golf's
one
in such
thing,
a
why
great
not?
place. Yeah,
Ruin one great thing. Why not? Like, because I don't know how long he's been the commissioner of NASCAR, but
literally since the start of last year.
oh,
Like he's
then never
basically
mind.
he's been the president, which up until because NASCAR didn't have a commissioner up until last year, they've never had one. They basically have had
Okay.
a president, and that's been the guy that's ran the mostly has been running the show.
Okay. How long was
And
he doing that?
maybe 5 years, 5 or
Okay.
6.
I was gonna say he's not when NASCAR started their downfall. It was way well. Dale Earnhardt was kind of the start of that, but
Yeah, but if you really want to look like the about the time when also the recession started, like in 08, that's
okay.
really when the rating. But that's also actually I believe when Steve
that
Phelps
when
actually started working for NASCAR.
Is that about when the car of the future happened?
Yep, car tomorrow. Yep.
Yep. That
Yep.
was about when I remember it going.
Yeah, that's because Brian France is an idiot. That was his future as well, and he's stupid, and that's why he got out of the sport. Well, actually, it was more kicked out about like 8 years ago.
Okay.
So, yeah, so we got a little NASCAR offseason. Oh, by the way, they still don't know what their championship format is going to be for next season. That's good,
That's good.
right? I mean,
That's what you
Daytona's only 40 days away, so why not just keep everybody up in the air? I told Dad they're going to announce it like right after they say, "Gentlemen, start your engines for the 500."
Yeah.
That's when they're going to announce what their format is.
Gentlemen, start your engines. By the way,
Here's how we're going to determine the championship. So yeah, there's your little racing update.
Nothing at F1 then.
No,
Okay.
every other racing series. I mean, honestly, NASCAR has been pretty dull literally up until today, minus the sad off the track stuff. But that's it.
I don't really know anything MLS either,
Yep.
but I do know Wrexham has won their last 3 games.
Wait. Is that a streak?
That is a streak.
We're going streaking.
They are sitting. Last I looked, they were 10th in the table, and only 1 point out of the playoff.
That is nuts.
It is.
Again, I know we've talked.
Back is crazy.
I know we've talked about like it wouldn't necessarily be the greatest in their great interest probably to move up, but it would still be what a freaking awesome story that would be though.
It would be a very cool. I mean, they're the first to do 3 in a row. Can you imagine 4 in a row? I think now would it be really awesome for them to make the playoffs? That would be cool, and maybe not advance, but you don't ever want to. I'm not like I'm rooting for them to lose, but like, yeah, in this table they are 9th right now.
Okay.
And fifth, let's see, third place has, because it's, let's see, positions 1 and 2 are automatic promotions. 3, 4, 5, and 6 are promotion playoffs. The number 1 spot has 52 points. Number 2 has 46, and then 3 has 44, and 4, 5 both have 43, and 6 and 7 both have 41, and the Wrexham has 40. So they're literally like one win away from being in a position to be in the playoff. Like they're
That's
still
nuts.
18 games to play or something like that. They have,
Okay.
I don't know, 40 some games in their
In their season. Okay.
And I think right now their next game is not a
Oh, a league
championship
game?
league. It's
Okay.
a third round of the English FA Cup. I'm not sure what that is, but
I have heard of that. I don't know what the FA stands for though. I've always wondered that, but
yeah,
maybe it's the Football Association, and that's the first thing that comes to my mind.
yeah, that would make sense.
Okay. So if they were to move up, how bad would it be then if they just fell right back down after next season?
I don't know if that's a big loss. I mean, I don't know on that. Because I'd almost think that if they got promoted at that point, they would kind of expect it. Because I mean, that's usually it's usually the same group of teams that are going up or down every year.
Yeah. Until they break out of that bubble, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until they get Ted Lasso there coaching them, but I don't know. That is a good question. I should look into that.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious. What's going on in the world of wrestling?
Well, it was just kind of a. They just had the kind of a winter break. They had a long winter break, and then there's been kind of a. There's usually 2 or 3 tournaments. Beginning of the year, kind of end of the new year, beginning of the year type time. There's the Midlands, which is takes place in at Northwestern, which used to be a really great tournament, and it's kind of fallen to the wayside lately. There's also the Soldiers Salute, which takes place in Iowa City. And then there's the Southern Scuffle, which that is usually the same weekend as, like, Penn State goes to that one. I don't know a lot. And actually Penn State, I don't know. It's weird. I think the timing was bad this year because a lot of teams didn't send their starters. I know that, or at least your premier teams didn't send their starters, especially like the Big Ten schedule starts this week. So Iowa wrestles Wisconsin this Friday. There will be there were a lot of tournaments that like just had backups. So like Iowa sent a full team of backups basically, other than maybe 1 or 2 starters, one starter, one kind of off and on starter.
Okay.
And then
so it's kind of like their version of Week 18 of the NFL season.
Kind of
just backups up the wazoo. Okay.
Yeah. Now, like the Big Ten schedule will be starting. Big 12 schedule will be starting. It's some good wrestling is going to be starting pretty quickly.
Kind of like college basketball right now, where it's just we're getting right into the heart of conference play.
And actually, Iowa State and Arizona State wrestled today. I don't know actually what happened in that yet.
Okay.
I know it was kind of, last I had looked, it was 6-5. So
okay.
There was a lot of jumping around in dual meet wrestling. It's different than tournament, so people they will put people at different weights than they're supposed to, basically. So I know that Arizona State had their number 3 ranked 149 pounder go wrestle up. Iowa State's number 3 ranked 157 pounder at 157, and the Arizona State's guy won. I don't know how handedly or anything, but
Okay.
so it's a true test, but it doesn't tell you where they're gonna how they stack up at their weight class at
Yeah.
the same time.
Okay. Okay. I got you.
I'm really excited for wrestling season to be here though now, like the heart of it.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm the same way with college basketball season now. Like we're right in the heart of conference play. Where I mean, Iowa lost to Minnesota tonight, but
Yeah,
this is more where you get the true rivalries too, like starting to kick into high gear. So yeah,
at the
this is
barn
yeah at the
tonight.
barn. Yeah.
You ever been
Cool.
there?
No, I never have. I've it's one of the places where I'd like to go. Like there's a
I
few places on my basketball bucket list to go to.
I've been there, but it was for wrestling. It was a
Okay.
Big Ten wrestling tournament there.
How's the atmosphere?
It was really good.
Okay.
It was also like hockey season, so like there was a
Mm.
lot of hockey people in town. I think it was high school um state hockey at the time, at the same time as the Big Ten
Wait,
tournament. So there was,
isn't it isn't it always hockey season in Minnesota?
I think it is.
I mean, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Um, Cody, speaking of hockey, you have any hockey stuff at all? How's your Panthers doing? My Stars are struggling a little bit.
They're kind of up and down. So they had the outdoor classic indoors, whatever.
The Winter Classic indoor at an indoor stadium in South Florida makes total
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. And the Panthers lost there, but then they come back a couple nights later and they beat the best team in hockey,
You beat
the
Colorado.
Avalanche. Yeah.
Nice.
And then
Good.
today they lost to Toronto.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah.
Maple Leafs.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Dallas got beat down by Carolina today.
Okay.
So they're still second in the West. I mean, their gap over Minnesota is getting a little closer. But like all three teams in the Central clear everybody else by like 10 points.
Yeah, we're fifth in the Eastern Conference, but
Okay.
or at least, or no, I'm sorry, in the Atlantic.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're 10th in the Eastern Conference.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's still so stupid how the NHL seeds everything with their playoffs.
And it's also halfway through the season right now.
Yep.
About,
I know.
I mean,
Well, normally this is when once we get through January, like mostly get about to Valentine's Day, that's when the hockey season really picks up, and that's when the basketball, the NBA season really picks up.
oh, speaking of that, the NBA still stupid.
Thank you, Cody, for that update.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm trying to think anything else. Baseball, we got nothing on. Golf, the TGL started. I have not watched any of it yet.
I saw that they're talking about making because we are supposed to be
the
the
leader in women's sports. That's true.
They are getting ready to start women's TG. Yeah.
Well, and then you know what you can do? You can do a mixed event as well,
Heck
which
yeah.
I think that would garner so much ratings then.
Yeah, I think so.
Too. Especially like, I know it's not quite an exhibition event, but it'd be cool getting to see the best LPGA players and the best PGA players kind of mixing it up.
Speaking of that, did you see? This is more. They had a few weeks ago. I think it was a few weeks ago. There was the 600 and something ranked guy.
Oh yeah, Nick Kyrgios against Arina Sabalenka, the battle of the sexes in tennis.
Yeah.
It sounds like it was an awful event. Like it wasn't even a true like what Billie Jean King beat, whoever the heck she beat
right
in the original battle of the sexes. This seems like more it was just a big publicity stunt.
Yeah.
Like it made a mockery out of stuff. At least what I heard.
Yeah. Yeah, it was not good.
No. Hey, I guess, and speaking of women's sports, UConn, they're very good at basketball. I don't know if you've ever heard that or
I've
know
been
that.
hearing that.
Yeah, they're a runaway train. They're not gonna lose one game this season.
No.
No.
That reminds me, there was something I was gonna say about. Actually, the Iowa women's wrestling has gotten a couple of really big time recruits lately.
Oh,
And
nice.
actually, out of Denver, Iowa, right now, there is a freshman at 95 pounds for girls.
Okay.
She's a true high school freshman, and she is the number one ranked 95 pounder in the country right now
Wow.
as a freshman. It's insane.
Okay. That's not
That
bad.
means like there are senior girls that are probably at 95 that are she's ranked higher. So yeah,
Wow. That's insane.
it's not too far from us.
No. That's what, about an hour?
Yeah, about
Hour-ish, yeah. Okay. Nice.
they called. I actually saw because Mile Denver, Colorado is called Mile High City.
Mm-hmm.
I think the nickname for Denver, Iowa is the Mile Wide City.
Because it's only about a mile wide.
About that, yeah.
Nice. I like that. That's good. That's good. I like that.
There's actually another saying. I saw something about a town in Decorah or in Iowa somewhere that not Decorah, that because like they have the top 25th ranked best cities or
Oh,
small
yep.
towns, and it's
Yep.
like they always have their sign on them. It says 26th ranked best city in the United States or something like that.
Nice.
So
Nice. Let's see.
I got nothing rugby.
Okay.
I do, but I did.
Oh,
We did get a Catman did tell us about if you get, is it Roku?
yeah.
Was it Roku?
Yeah, give me a minute.
You
I'm looking.
you can get cricket. So if you want to learn cricket, is it
Yep.
some
Or
kind of
no,
stream?
okay. No, Mediacom has this thing called a Zumo box. It's their version of the Roku
Okay,
stick. And when you turn it on, it's automatically on a channel that shows nothing but cricket. So,
so
well, that's good because I know cricket matches can go for days. Like, it's not just a one day thing.
yikes!
I know they can, yeah. It's weird how I still don't know the exact rules. I know you can't
I
even
don't.
hit an over or whatever. I think they call it an over. Like, you can't hit like their version of a home run like that many times. Like, if you
Okay,
hit it so many outs, it doesn't count, or it counts as an
oh,
out. Yeah. So
I
the more
still
you know.
know all I know about cricket from Bluey.
Okay. Never seen the show, so could
Well, yeah,
I know
you're
nothing.
missing out.
Okay. Am I really?
You really are. That's a great show.
Okay, that's all right. I'll stick to SpongeBob. I'll be good.
Missing out.
Um. Okay. Well, Cody, I guess since we haven't talked about it for a few weeks, at least on here, do you want to talk about football?
I thought you'd never ask.
Um. So we're going to start in the college rings, but we're going to start of what happened last night. We
Yeah.
were talking this a little bit pre-podcast here, but the FCS, who actually does their championship the right way, they had their championship game last night in Nashville for the first time between Illinois State and Montana State. And Illinois State went on this big Cinderella run to the championship game. So there's 24 teams that make the FCS playoffs. I believe they were team 24.
Wow.
So, and they won 4 straight road games to make it to the championship.
That's
And just,
awesome.
yeah. And they're playing this juggernaut in Montana State who's trying to win their first title since like the 80s, I believe. But they were the number 2 ranked team in the country. Montana State goes up 21-7 right before halftime. And then they end up going, I think, up 28-7. Or maybe it was 21. Maybe it was 21-7, and then they made it like 28-14 after the trade touchdown, something like that. But Illinois State comes battling back. They take with the game tied, they have the ball at like the 25-yard line with a minute left, and they're trying to kick a field goal. And then there's a bad snap, and the kick gets blocked. So Montana runs the ball back to like the 40 with like 55 seconds left, and then they snap the ball over the quarterback's head.
Oh.
So then we go to overtime, where Illinois State on the second play scores a touchdown, but then the extra point's blocked again. And then Montana State converts a 4th and 10 from like the 14-yard line, and then they get the extra point to win the Natty.
Wow.
Absolute insanity.
That is crazy.
And
I was
I
trying
was
to
listening. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
basically like where did you say they're from? That
Who?
won the Natty? Who
Montana
was it?
State?
Montana State. Okay, so they're a
In
little
Greenlee,
outside of the
Montana, I believe is what
Midwest.
it is.
All of the other, like the
Yeah, the D2,
Division two,
D3.
D3,
Yep,
and
NAIA. Yep.
and there was one more. What the hell?
Something about a strawberry. That's all I heard.
Oh, it's you
Oh,
live in the Midwest. I was trying to
oh
find that page.
okay.
Um, all are like Midwestern teams that have won the Natty.
Well, if we want to keep that tradition alive, there's only one
There's
more
one
team that can
team.
do that.
One team can do it.
Who's that one team, Cody?
Hoosiers.
Okay, so
Oh,
should we touch? Oh, go ahead.
Before we go too deep into that, let's just talk about how ridiculous the the college football is getting anyway, with
Oh,
players having to announce that they're staying at the school that they are going to, like Bryce Underwood having to
yep.
announce that he is staying at Michigan. Like,
Why do you have to announce it? Like, why can't you
right.
just
It's
not
just
say
part of
anything
it.
at all? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
And there's
Are they
over four.
signing 1-year contracts in these places? Or are they like,
They're
I know
not,
there's not
no, they're not even
contracts,
signing
but
contract. There is no contracts.
like
It's yeah.
it's the Wild West out there. It's crazy, but like
every
they're getting
year is
paid
free
every
agency.
year. It's
Yeah.
That's insane, and like you're not just seeing it at these small schools, or like
Mm-mm.
you're seeing starters of big schools going to other big schools. Amount of Texas players that they've lost is
I
ridiculous.
just
They've also gained some, but like
saw there's some dude that left Texas to go to Oklahoma.
yeah, wide receiver. Yep, that's a
That's
shot in the nuts.
that guy's too bad. I mean, I know they have traditions. Too bad that they don't have those games on the college campuses. We know when Texas and Oklahoma play. I know they have to
Right.
do it during the Texas State Fair, but
Yep.
still,
Yep.
can you imagine him getting to touch a ball when they're playing at when the heck is Texas Stadium? I can't think. Why am I drawing a blank?
Oh, DKR.
DKR. Yeah, like he would get booed mercifully. It'd be
Oh,
like if somebody
yeah.
from Iowa went to Iowa State or vice versa. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just
And
it's the Wild West. It's not good.
yeah, they're gonna have to do something to fix it.
But who's gonna do it? Nobody wants to do anything.
I don't know.
Like, because they don't want to make these kids sign contracts. Well,
And they also, these kids don't want to have to work to get their spot. So like, oh, I didn't get a starting spot. Well, let me go somewhere that I am guaranteed it, or
shoot.
am
Well,
closer
listen to this.
guarantee it.
So there is a quarterback. His name is, I think it's Desmond Williams. He had a deal to go or to stay at Washington. Like he signed contract. And then he decided, nope, I'm leaving. I'm going in the portal. So Washington is going to take legal action against this.
Oh, is that update I just got?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy. Yeah.
That might be the start of something that almost needs to happen.
Well, here's just what they need to do. One, they need to make the kids sign contracts, which, again, I know the NCAA doesn't want to because of amateurism and whatever other baloney they want to set down. But
they're getting paid. They're not amateurs anymore. Anyway.
I know. Well, and it just needs to be simple. So if you sign a contract, you get X, however much money you get. If you leave, you have to pay back X money back, right? And I think they need to go back to how the transfer rule used to be, where you get one free transfer, unless if your head coach leaves, then you're free to jump ship as well. Like, I think that's, if not, you have to sit out a year. I think that's a perfect rule to have.
That was great. That was great. Yep.
Yeah, because I understand initially, we see this even just people just going to college in general. Your initial choice, sometimes it just isn't the right fit.
Right.
I mean, could be just for a student or for an athlete, whoever.
Because you gotta remember, these people are kids. Like they are kids. They're real people. Like, you get some kid that's been a homebody his whole life or whatever, great at football, and then he moves. He's from Iowa and he goes to Florida, and he's away from home for the first time. It's probably going to be jarring on him. Like he's not.
Big time
it sounds
culture
great
shock.
until all of a sudden you're like, oh God, all my family is a day away. Like I can't just go see them. So there's culture shock in that, yes, and some people aren't cut out for that, and they need to be closer to their family.
Yeah.
There's your one free transfer.
Mm-hmm. But then, people like, and I know he's been gone for a couple of years, or at least just for a year, but like, Quinn Ewers signed at Ohio State initially, took NIL money to go to
Yep.
Ohio State, didn't even play it down, and then transferred to Texas
Yep.
to take more money. Like,
But
that's not right.
it's not right. He did at the end do the right thing where he's like, I could have gone to another school. Like he was getting big time offers to go be quarterback at Notre Dame or somewhere else this last year, but he said no. I don't want to tarnish my legacy at Texas. I always grew up wanting to be a Texas player. Like that's part of what happened, why he went to Texas. But he didn't want to tarnish that, so he decided to go in the NFL instead because he wasn't going to be the starter this year.
Mm-hmm.
Not with Arch.
Wait, what's Arch's last name? Why? What's so special about him?
At the beginning of the season, it didn't look like a lot, but by the end of the season, he was looking pretty special.
Yeah, that boy's he's gonna be the Heisman favorite definitely going into next season.
Yep. This time having earned that title.
Yeah, instead of just being a given to you. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of Heisman, Diego Pavia, how did his little Heisman revenge tour go against Iowa?
Well, he said he needed to score 7 points to beat Iowa. They scored 24.
They won then, right?
They didn't beat Iowa.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch any. Well, actually, I watched maybe just a very slight amount of the end of the first half, but it sounds like though Mark Gronowski had his best game as an Iowa quarterback.
100%. 100%. He actually looked the healthiest he's looked.
That's good. Oh yeah, because I guess he was dealing with some injuries even pre-season.
Well, yeah, he had a surgery in the offseason, didn't he?
Was it a shoulder or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Crazy.
So good. Maybe he'll be able to improve his draft stock a little bit. Maybe get 5th, 6th rounder. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a weak quarterback draft class, so I guess you never know what could end up happening.
That does prop him up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. So let's touch on the playoff games. We'll start New Year's Eve. Did you have Miami beating Ohio State the way they?
Not in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, good. Me neither. Wow. And Ohio State even threw it to 4 a lot.
A lot. Yeah. I follow a lot of beat writers that cover Miami. I don't know if they all seemed like, holy crap, where did this come from?
Yeah. They play defense pretty well.
Pretty impressively, yes.
I would say.
There was a pretty impressive man on their sideline.
Michael Irvin?
Jason Taylor.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Michael Irvin.
He's on the coaching staff. No, he was too busy snorting the lines of the...
Or just dragging around that belt that he had. Yeah. I don't...
Strange dude.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely did not see that outcome coming at all.
I honestly had Ohio State winning it all.
Yeah, I thought if they matched up against Indiana again, I thought they would beat them.
I kind of had reminiscence of last season where they lost to Michigan and then they went on a run. That turned out to not be even close.
I wonder if how much Brian Day taking over the play calling, if that had anything to do with it.
You know what? I never thought about that, but it could have, because Hartline was a pretty good play caller.
Yeah.
Wow, I never thought of that.
But you can also maybe chalk it up to the rest factor.
Yeah. They talked about that a lot.
Because after that game,
some of the teams.
Yeah, well, I want to set this up a little bit here. So
okay, my bad.
Give me some time. So, because after that game, teams with the bye were 0-5, dating back to last season.
Yeah.
Skip ahead. We go forward to New Year's Day, the first game. Texas Tech coming off the bye, playing Oregon. Cody, that game was... Yeah.
That was ugly. Rough. That was a hard to watch game.
Yeah, I mean, Texas Tech's defense tried to keep them in it, but...
Texas Tech's defense looked really good for a while.
And then they were on the field way too long. Like they really didn't. But I mean, Tech didn't score one off 1 point.
Nope. It's
They had a
pretty hard to win a
chance.
game if you don't score.
Yeah, so that fell. That made the teams with buys fall to 0-6.
Yep.
Then we go to the granddaddy of them all, and after the opening drive for Indiana, I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to go back to this is going to fall to 0-7.
They went 3-and-out.
Yep, I think they went 3-0. Was it their first 2 drives, or at least for sure the first drive? And then, then they woke up.
Yeah, and they took it to Alabama.
Yeah. I did get a little worried in the second half where Bama brought in their backup and he completed
I did too. Isn't
a bomb along the right sideline.
Isn't it always scary when you see a backup come in and like light it up for one drive? It's like teams aren't prepared for this guy.
No.
How many times have you seen that happen where a backup comes in and just lights them up?
I can name 2 with Alabama.
Yeah. Natties.
Yeah.
One of them.
One of them got him a natty. One of them got him the SEC championship. But yeah. Yeah, so I was getting a little worried. And then when they held them to a field goal and then Indiana just pounded the ball right down at Bama's throats, it was like, okay, we're fine.
Was that when Alabama was down 24-0?
Yep.
I want to talk about that.
Okay, good.
They're down 24-0.
Yep.
4th and goal.
Yep.
And they decide to kick a field goal.
So they went from a 3-score game to, I gotta do the math here. Give me a second. Still a 3-score game.
Makes no sense at all. You're down by 3 scores at least.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't get it, you're still down by 3 scores. If you get it, you might have it down to 2 score.
Yep.
That's a time where you don't kick the extra, unless you're literally just like, is this our only chance to score? Like that's the only reason you kick a field goal right there. If you're afraid of getting shut out.
Like if it's like 32-0, for example.
Yeah.
Let's just say if it's that, because then it just goes from 4-score to 4-score game. But still,
go for that's just bad coaching.
I thought Kayla DeBoer might actually get fired after that.
Just dumb.
You know what my favorite part though of that game was when they were doing well, that too, but when they were doing the MVPs after the game and they gave the offensive MVP to Pat Coogan, who's Indiana center, and the whole offensive line.
Which also, speak of Gronowski, when he got his, he also brought his entire offense. He wouldn't take it unless his whole offensive line got to come on the stage with him.
Yep. Which kind of piggybacking off that, like when Fernando Mendoza was given his interview after the game, he was given all the credit to the offensive line and stuff.
Yeah. And
then I guess the announcers are the ones that pick the MVPs.
Oh, okay.
So, because Kirk Herbstreit actually shared that after the game, that's after they heard that, that's kind of why him and Chris Fowler chose the O-line to be the MVP.
Good for them.
So, did not know that at all. But yeah, Indiana absolutely mauled Bama on the ground. Those are words I never thought I would ever say in my lifetime.
Yeah, they won that game in the trenches for sure.
Yep. And they then became the first team off of a bye to win a playoff game. I really thought Georgia was going to be team number 2. And then that game just got nuts.
It did.
Trinidad Chambliss kind of looked like, I don't want to say Mahomes, but it was kind of Mahomes-esque. Yeah. The way he was running around and just throwing bombs. Gunnar Stockton was taking shots, like massive shots, and then popping up right from him.
Yeah.
And then somehow Alabama in game number 2 without Lane Kiffin are going to the semifinals.
You mean...
or not Alabama, Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why I said Bama. I had Ole Miss in my head.
Because you're thinking about how much you love your cousin? I don't know.
When we were at Clayton's K-State game, when we went to the Troy versus K-State game a couple years ago, I think because we were all wearing like the all-Nike shirts, and some of the K-State fans were asking if it was our brother or whoever it was, and we were saying, nah, it's our cousin. And they said, or they said something along the line of, oh, don't you mean, that's basically the same thing, isn't it? Thinking that we were from Alabama, it's like, oh. Yeah.
Oh, Bama.
Yeah, a little fun fact there. Um,
if you divorce your wife, is she still your sister in Alabama?
do you want to go down to Alabama? We can start asking some questions.
I might get shot.
I think we both will get shot if that's the case.
Yep.
Um, so how impressive is this for Ole Miss though, with everything going on?
Very. Like it's unheard of, honestly.
Yeah.
To
Well,
it, Lane Kiffin's the one laughing though. Like he's still getting paid.
and he's still taking a bunch of assistants anyway.
Yeah.
Like that's the stupid thing of all this portal stuff and everything. Like these Ole Miss coaches had to decide if they were going to leave or not after
Yeah.
after
Like,
the
before
quarterfinal
a
game.
semifinal.
Yeah, that's great, right? That's what you want to hear.
Yep. They don't have enough going on. Like let's just throw a little bit more chaos on top of it.
Yeah,
Life decisions and
yeah. Just I don't. This is funny though. I mean, just seeing them keep winning without Lane Kiff. Like, how
yeah.
funny would it be if they won the Natty without Lane? Does he still get a ring if that's the case?
I'd have to think so,
I know. I would think so
but they
too.
might like drop it in dirt before they give it to him or something. I don't know.
Drop it in dirt. Drop it in the toilet. Drop it wherever.
Yeah.
Put some peanut butter on it and hope that there's a dog by there. I don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. Um. Okay. So we got Miami, Ole Miss on Thursday night, and then Indiana, Oregon Friday night. Who's playing for a Natty? In about 2 weeks.
Indiana, I want they're just a better team. Like
I know the rematch part
Oregon,
scares me though. It
the
scares me
rematch
so
does
much.
it is scary. They're just the better team though, and I'm gonna go just because. I want. If it was Georgia, I'd be picking Georgia. If Georgia would have won, I'd have been picking Georgia. But
Mhm.
just the whole chaos of what's going on in Ole Miss, I just don't think that they can do it again.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna go Miami.
that's my thoughts. I think Miami is a more physical team too,
Yeah.
and
So
normally those are the teams that win. Oh,
yes,
that might be a bloodbath of a Natty then if it's Indiana versus Miami.
that would be
Oh, don't tell me it happens. So
just how everybody picked it before the season.
yeah, I mean never. Yeah, I mean some people might have had Miami. In all honesty, they might have had
Yeah,
Miami.
man.
I don't think they had Indiana though.
No.
No, I'm going to be honest. I don't really think a lot of people did. But hey, good for Fernando Mendoza. Won the Heisman, and he gets to be the number one pick. It's going to be great, right? Cody.
uh, at at least he'd be able to. Sin City won't mess with him.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, just watch. He just becomes a completely different person
Yeah.
when the Vegas nightlife starts attacking him. That would actually be pretty funny. I'm not
It
gonna
would
lie.
be. I don't think it's going to happen, but
It'd be
you
like
think he
me
is
if
the
I.
number one pick?
He should be. Well, it's either going to be him or Dante Moore, the Oregon quarterback.
Oh, I'm familiar.
Which, well, I'm just saying for the people that maybe aren't familiar.
Fair.
Um, I
Wait,
mean,
this
I
is
hope.
this we do this for other people to listen? I thought we just did it to do it.
Okay, we do it for a little bit
Both.
both.
A little bit both.
I mean, personally, I hope. I don't know. I don't want him to go to Vegas, but then just go to New York. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I was really hoping that the Falcons were going to suck enough that the Rams could trade up and somehow land him. Because him go. I mean, it'd be good and bad. I'd be happy that he'd get to go to L.A., but at the same time, that'd be bad that he'd be in L.A. and I'd have to deal with him for X amount of years.
Yeah.
So, so Cody, let's talk about the NFL. We'll talk about why the Raiders have the number one pick.
Well, it's chaos.
Yeah, but before we dive in there, should we talk about the NFC South and how just of a wonderful division it is?
It's so crazy. So that's such a weird. I don't remember it coming down to two. Like I don't ever remember what just happened happening.
where you think that it's a championship game, like a division championship game, but
Yeah,
in reality it's not.
it's right. Like, so Tampa Bay plays Carolina
Yep.
in a terrible game of football.
Yep.
16-14 final.
Yep.
Tampa Bay squeaks it out.
Yep.
Putting them at 8-9, putting Carolina at 8-9.
Yep.
And then it comes down to whoever, basically the Saints versus
The Falcons.
the Falcons. Not a winner take all, but like the winner and loser decides who goes to the playoffs in that division. It's neither of them, even though they're probably the two best teams playing right now in their division.
Yep. And even though Atlanta won and finished in a 3-way tie.
Yeah. That sent Carolina to the playoffs at 8-9.
The NFC South, ladies and gentlemen, such a wonderful division.
They're about the fifth. I don't know about they're the third or fourth team to have won the division with a losing record.
Carolina's done twice.
Yeah.
The Seahawks with Beastquake.
Yep. Marshawn. They beat. That was one of the biggest upsets of all time for NFL. At least for like postseason play.
Yep. And then I believe the Washington football team did it.
Oh yeah. So, no. But if you tell me though, like, what was after week 8, the Bucs were 6-2.
Yep.
And they don't make they win 2 more games.
Yep. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Is Baker their quarterback of the future? I don't know. I don't know enough about them to know if was he the problem or was he part of the problem? Was he?
Yes,
he's a guy that you want to like.
Yeah,
you'll love him. Like he's a fun guy to watch. Great story.
Like every team, they had injuries, especially on their offensive line. Like the Tristan Wirfs injury hurt a lot. But also Todd Bowles is supposed to be a defensive guy, and their defense sucked.
Was awful.
I'm surprised we have not seen his name pop up in the notifications of, oh yeah, he just lost his job.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because like if he does get fired, how enticing is that job for everybody else? I think it's pretty, like, you have weapons galore.
Yeah, you have a lot of good pieces there.
Yeah,
you're in a weak division.
Exactly.
That's
which is why I think the Atlanta Falcons job right now is the best job available. Outside of maybe Baltimore, I guess now, which we'll touch on why they're available. But think about it. You have arguably the best running back in football, arguably.
Yeah.
In Bijan.
Top 3, without a doubt. Like
you have a star wide receiver in Drake London.
Yep.
You have Kyle Pitts, who still can't make up his mind what he wants to be. There are times this year where it did look like finally he arrived, and then there are other times where it's like, oh yeah, we're back on this train again.
Your problem is the questions at quarterback because Penix, you don't know if he's the guy yet. You also don't know if he's gonna be there next year at all.
Yeah.
And then there's the Kirk Cousins of it all.
Yeah. I don't know.
Andy, I'm pretty sure that in another life you are Kirk Cousins, though.
Oh no! Okay,
this is just you just looking at me. Like your mannerisms, you act like him. You never hear him say anything terrible, but at the same time, he sounds like an idiot.
I do shop at Kohl's too.
Exactly. Do you have any Kohl's cash?
No, I'm not. I don't. I just when I buy stuff from Kohl's like online, I do just as guest. I don't actually sign up for the other stuff.
Interesting. I think that grocery store employees, you are the Kirk Cousins of. You're a very valuable employee, but at the same time, like, we need to find a replacement.
Wait, but am I gonna get that bag then? Is that what that means?
Ooh,
am I gonna get paid?
I mean, like fairway bag, not a.
Well, I mean, because like Kirk Cousins is like in this. He's like Sam Bradford. He's just in that.
Yeah, that's
Or
true.
heck, even right now, he's in that Tua category, just stealing money from
Not
everybody.
not quite Tua stealing money because that's I wonder. God, that just pisses me off. I don't
That's
know
what
if
I'm
that's
here
going
for,
to count
Cody.
as my zinger. I'm going to count that as my zinger of you, but
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't intended to be, but I don't know if I have it in me to think of one tonight. So,
That's all right.
um, that is our Zip and Zoobs zinger of the week, brought to you by the boys at Zip and Zoobs Detailing, where Reese and Ray like to trash talk, but they love to keep vehicles clean inside and out. They clean anything from side-by-sides, trucks and cars, all the way to skid steers and tractors. They also love to support first responders, law enforcement, military, and veterans with a Patriot discount of 20% off their detail. Give Reese and Ray a call at 563-380-9772.
Yeah. Good job, Cody.
Thank you. But like that really wasn't why I thought of that. It's just like you kind of have a Kirk Cousins-esque look on your face right now.
Sweet. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
You should.
Thank you. Hopefully I can get that bag like he does.
No doubt.
But definitely, first ballot Hall of Fame business. That's what Kirk
Yes.
O'Chains is.
Well, if we're going to talk about that, though, if we're going to talk about dudes that have been busy, let's go into the AFC North. Because the losing quarterback of the game to decide the decision, or to decide who won, was also, him or his mom has been his own
Agent, that is true.
agent, and he's made bank, and I don't know what you get from him anymore. Is he, like, don't get me wrong, that loss was not on him.
No,
He
but still,
he has put his team in positions to win games that they have found ways to lose otherwise.
Yeah.
But injuries, like, is he like at the, like, somebody trades for him, maybe he becomes the Dante Culpepper now, like around that same age, a lot of injuries.
You know who I was going to say? I said Mike Vick. Just different circumstances, but
Yeah.
think about when Mike Vick got out of prison, and when he went to Philly. He was not the runaround, like the Atlanta runaround and everything. He became kind of more pocket passer, Mike Vick.
He did. It worked for about one season for him, though.
Yeah, actually, I'd give him I'd say probably about a solid
Okay.
two-ish, I would say. But I think that's what Lamar is going to have to be.
He's
like, he's going to have to adapt.
Yes, his body can't take any more of it.
No, like he kind of
he's
is
been so beat up.
He needs to kind of become Mahomes-ish, like when Mahomes is hurt, like as we talked about, like play from the pocket, run if need be, but most of the time just play within the structure of the offense.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But
so
his offense is going to be completely different now. Probably.
I know.
Well, so if he's still there.
Yeah, let's jump around. So it's all right. We can jump around. Week 18, we can jump around. Let's talk about that Sunday nighter. That was what a wild freaking game.
Wow. Crazy finish. Because you're like, okay, well, the Steelers just won it. Oh wait, no.
No, the Ravens just won
it. Oh no, the Steelers are winning it again. Oh God, they just gave up a 4th and 5, 30-yard bomb to the 20.
Hold on, let's even just go back a step. Oh my gosh, they just missed an extra point. Like the greatest kicker in the history of Pittsburgh kickers, basically.
Yeah.
Just missed an extra point. It was blocked by replay. If you look by replay, I guess it was blocked. But he just missed an extra point. Baltimore now just needs a field goal to come out and win. And it's like, and then, Lamar connects.
And you're also used to Baltimore having the kicker. Like,
yep.
You're thinking that during the play. It's like,
yep.
God, I bet they really wish they had Justin Tucker right now. Like,
I know. I saw something where just think John Harbaugh still probably has a job if Justin Tucker was a little less of a sleazeball, basically.
Right.
And
the most clutch kicker of all time.
Yeah, I know. And then, poor Tyler Loop. He had been money inside of 50 all year, the rookie from Arizona. And then he pushes a kick wide right.
And that brings us to our Decor Pest Control Pest of the Week. The Decor Pest Control offers residential and commercial pest control for earwigs, cockroaches, ants, bed bugs, bees, fleas, box elder bugs, and he also inspects for termites. Call Cass at 563-419-3251 and tell him that the boys at the Unrelated Sports Podcast sent you there.
That's us.
So he misses a kick.
Mm-hmm.
And then people start sliding into his wife or his fiance's DMs.
How much of a low life do you have to be to do
right?
that?
Like, I take sport. Like, yes. Mm-hmm. Do I get mad at players? Do I?
Yep.
But would I ever wish something terrible on somebody or
like?
No, it's a game.
Cody, in all honesty, how would you feel if just somehow, let's just say this podcast gets way bigger? Like, obviously that's our goal. But let's just say it gets way bigger. You make some comment, and then people just start sliding into Courtney's DMs.
Yeah, it pissed me off. Or like, because I say stupid shit all the time. Like that's.
Yep.
I do it on a daily basis at work.
Yes, you do.
Every day.
Yep.
And to take it out on somebody unrelated to it, not unrelated, it's just ridiculous. And even just to take it like. You think that you're harder on that person than they are on themselves right now? Like that dude is at the lowest point of his life right now.
And that's why I loved what John Harbaugh did.
I love that. That was such a great moment. And your last thing you're going to see of him as their head coach. Like,
yep.
That's what a real man, a real coach does right there. He is there for in victory, in defeat.
Mm-hmm.
You're a leader of men. And
yep. And
people are freaking telling him you still have time, or I hope you don't get married to him and like that. Like just
other really bad stuff.
I get it. I care about sports way more than I need to, but I'm not gonna want somebody to go through something terrible because of like.
No, there's literally only one human on right now, or that probably plays in the NFL that deserves that. That's Deshaun Watson, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, in all honesty, not
and even
that's me pushing it a little over
right.
the line.
Like I wouldn't wish anything on his wife. Like I just no. And I'm not actually like people are wishing death threats. Like I'm not going to say death threats to Deshaun like that. No, that's not right either. Maybe shouldn't be allowed to play in the NFL.
Yeah, I'm fine with totally comment on that, but I hope for Tyler Loop's sake he's able to mentally be all right through this.
Yeah.
And also, I just hope it'd be a cool story if, like, let's say next year he ends up making a kick that either puts the Ravens in the playoffs or advance them to the next round of a playoffs or whatever.
Yep.
Because, I mean, like, look at the Vikings with Blair Walsh. Yep, that's exactly where I was going. Like, Blair was gone. I mean, I think he was cut the next season.
Yeah. He had been their best kick. He had been their best kicker they've had in decades.
Basically, since they took Ryan Longwell away from Green Bay, in all honesty.
Like, yeah.
But also partly because Mike Zimmer was a hothead, and actually no, Zimmer was head coach during that point. Yeah, okay. So he's also the same guy that moved off as Daniel Carlson after 2 games. But yeah, just be better, people. That's all. Just be better.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so John Harbaugh fired. I mean, we both kind of saw this coming.
Yeah,
like, whoever lost this game.
Actually,
yeah.
I'm still more surprised. I'm less surprised that John Harbaugh was fired than I am that Zach Taylor is not.
Which we're going to touch on some Zach Taylor stuff too. Which his comments after that game probably he should have got fired right after that. But I mean, if that kick goes through, Mike Tomlin's probably no longer employed by the Steelers.
Right. I still think that there's a chance that he gets canned if
if they play bad against Houston.
Yeah.
If they lose, is that Aaron Rodgers' last game? I
believe so.
I think more now, I think it is. I think if they had lost to Baltimore that way, I don't think he leaves. He maybe leaves Pittsburgh. I think he goes to like Minnesota or goes somewhere.
I just got to think he's.
Oh my gosh! Sorry, Cody. Done. I'm watching college basketball right now. TCU was up by 13 with like a minute left. I feel like I'm watching a UNI type collapse. They're at Kansas. This game is now tied with 1.7 seconds left, and they just threw the ball away on the inbounds pass. This is bad. This is really bad. Sorry, but yeah, I think if they had lost like in regulation or just lost in general, I think then Rodgers leaves, but I think he still goes somewhere else to finish one more year. He could even go to Atlanta, just finish up his career.
Well, because I think he really likes playing with Tomlin, but
yeah,
but at that same time, Tomlin's probably gone at that point.
Actually, that would be really funny if he went to Atlanta. If he finished his career at the place where Brett Favre started his career.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
Kismet.
But and I'll say the old man, he was slinging it in that fourth quarter. That fourth quarter is when he really came alive.
Yep.
Which they finally realized too that their tight ends are very valuable weapons.
That's about their only weapons they had.
Yeah. But now they get DK back for the playoff game.
Yeah. Unless he does something stupid again.
Yeah, that is true. So they'll play at Houston, who just about lost to Indy. I know they pulled CJ Stroud partway through that game, but they were struggling with Riley Leonard for part of that game.
I still don't think it was right to not be playing Phillip at that.
Phillip? I know. Give him a send away game, like a thank you. Like you have nothing to gain anyway,
right?
Unless even this is like
Leonard's their future. I don't know,
but even that, it's like who knows what Houston's going to be showing. Like if they and what they eventually showed is that when they realized Jacksonville was killing Tennessee by as much as they were like, yeah, okay, well, we can't win the division, so we're just going to start resting guys for next week.
Yeah.
Cody, I want to jump back quick to the Saturday games because we didn't touch on Saturday night's game between San Fran and Seattle.
Oh yeah. Seattle, their defense, not bad.
Pretty good.
Hey, did you see the thing about the last 3 times that there's been a new Pope picked?
Yep. The Seahawks went to the Super Bowl. Yep.
Well, the last 2 times, and this is the 3rd time.
Yep.
And they were the number 1 seed.
Yep. Every time that they've had the number 1 seed, they went to the Super Bowl. I don't want to talk about the last time they had the number 1 seed. I still have PTSD from that. Because Green Bay might have a chance to exercise those demons if they win in Chicago on Saturday night.
Dude, that's a big if. Like, I'm not saying like that they're not a better team than Chicago.
Oh,
I'm not sure that they are at this time.
I know.
But like Chicago, they've had a couple of weird freaking games with Chicago this year. Not one, but 2.
Trust me, I know. I still can't believe I witnessed the second one. Again. Thanks, Cody.
Hey, anytime.
Thanks. Yeah, Seattle's defense, really good. The Niners, McCaffrey got shut down. And
I know we've talked a lot of smack about Darnold, but the dude has been playing pretty good football the last 2 seasons.
I know. That is true.
Better than I ever expected him to. And like
same here.
I have been waiting for the Darnold that we know to show up, and he has. There's been glimpses of that, but he is better than I ever expected him to be, and I got to give him props. The Ginger is playing good football.
I know he might actually be playing like he has a soul.
He might have gone to a Kia dealership.
But yeah, Seattle's defense, they're up there with Denver and with Houston's. They're nasty.
Very good.
They got dudes. So yeah, Seattle's the 1 seed. San Francisco falls down to the 6,
with where they'll play 12-3 record.
Yep, it makes all the sense in the world.
12-4,
12-5. Yep.
God.
But
even though and the number 2 seed Bears have an 11-6 record.
Yeah, it all makes sense, doesn't it?
Yep.
So San Francisco gets to play at Philadelphia, who decided to rest their starters and try to go for. They didn't care about seeding, which I don't quite understand that from the 2 versus the 3, because the 2 seed, you're guaranteed at least 2 home games.
Yeah.
And they lose, and then they lose to Washington and Josh Johnson.
Philly has a pretty good home field advantage too.
Yeah, at the link. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how lucky are? I mean, I shouldn't say lucky, but I'll say kind of lucky. How lucky are they though that they get to play San Francisco instead of playing the Rams?
Very.
Yeah, because I think the Rams would kick their teeth in if they played them this time. I know the Rams have been roller coaster, but they're getting healthy now.
And it's time. It is time.
It is time. Yes. So because Philly loses to Washington means that Chicago's loss to Detroit does not affect their seeding at all. That game was so weird too.
It was because Chicago was way behind. What they were down 16-0.
Yep. And then they did the thing again where they came back, they tied up the game. They even had the ball with the game tied late.
Yeah.
And then they did nothing. And then Detroit came down and kicked a field goal.
Yeah. I did. So I heard Minnesota fan say yesterday, or it was on Monday, say, well, at least we're not Detroit. I'm thinking, you know what? I would still rather be Detroit than Minnesota right now.
So you're telling me you wouldn't want to be the team, or you'd rather be the team that's like 40 million in the hole in cap?
Right.
Yeah, with 9 as your quarterback.
Yeah. Not that I think Goff is great.
No, unfortunately, Goff's cap hits 70 mil this year or next year. That's gonna be bad. Yeah. I think the Lions are good. No, he'll still be there for another year. But the Lions will have some choices to make. It sounds like David Montgomery might be gone. They might be losing 2 of their offensive linemen. I think Taylor Decker and Dan Skipper.
Ooh, that Decker one's a huge loss.
Yeah.
Campbell is a great head coach. I don't think he should be he needs to have a good offensive coordinator.
Well, that's why he just fired his offensive coordinator.
Which is I'm not saying that Ben Johnson was all of it in Detroit, but I think there's something to be said. I like head coaches that play as are head coaches and let an OC do their job, let a DC do their job. Mm-hmm. Not if you got a head coach that's calling the plays for the defense, they might not be paying as much attention to the offense as they need to, or vice versa.
Yep.
And I've seen Miami do that with two of their last head coaches. Adam Gase, it didn't even seem like he watched the defense. Now McDaniel does, but sometimes he gets in his own way, and it's let somebody else call your plays, man. Just let there be an OC.
I don't, unless if your name is Shanahan or McVay,
even them, I still think they're doing it, but I want somebody else doing it.
Yeah, you want somebody like a Harbaugh or a Belichick, who are just they're simply the leaders of the team.
Yes.
No, I can agree with that.
God, I wish that if they can't get Harbaugh, I'm fine with keeping McDaniel. But if you can get Harbaugh by McDaniel, I'll take you any day of the week.
Yep. I know. I think he'd be a good culture builder too, or stabilize your culture.
Yes.
And again, I still think Harbaugh is a good coach, but I just think it was just time.
Yeah, we've said it before. Andy Reid in Philly, he was definitely still a hell of a coach, but it is time. Have you heard anything about your guys' old head coach getting any looks anywhere?
I heard maybe Tennessee, along with the Clapper.
I would rather have him than the Clapper for sure.
Oh, honestly, I think look at what McCarthy's done with quarterbacks. I would him with Cam Ward, I think would be fun. Or heck, you can put him in Atlanta.
I think McCarthy can still be a good coach in the right place.
I think he can too. Unfortunately, when you're he was with Dallas, and that's what Jerry does. What Jerry just wants to do whatever he wants.
Jerry wants to be in charge.
Yeah. I just want to briefly touch. I know we were talking about the Vikings-Packers game. Quick shout out to Harry the Hitman, Harrison Smith. Probably played his last game.
Yeah. Yep. He was
also
great player.
Probably going to be a Hall of Famer. Should get a gold jacket.
Yeah. First ballot?
First or second, I would say. I mean, he was the premier safety for how many years?
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be mad at him getting one of the first.
Yeah. He's definitely, I think,
second. Second would probably be more fitting, but yes.
I think it just depends on who.
That's just us also, being us.
Yeah. I think it also depends on who else is going in, and stuff, or who has a chance to go in. And Cody, what do we like to say at the end of the podcast here?
Fullbacks are people do?
Yes, they are. Shout out to CJ Ham. scored a touchdown on Sunday in his last career game. He announced that he's
Awesome.
handing them up. So that's about the only bright spot from that game. My gosh, that game was so bad. The only thing that I'm happy about that game, the Packers got out of it basically scot-free with injuries. That's the only thing I cared about. Did not care about anything else that whole game. It was
That's what
honestly
you're telling
just
yourself.
no. That's literally what I kept saying the whole game. That's all I cared about is just get up. If somebody was even remotely on the ground for a second, it's just get up, please, just get up. That's all I cared about. Because last year I watched Christian Watson get hurt in a meaningless Week 18 game, and he tore his ACL, and it completely disrupted everything. So, yep, that's all I got. Um, so Cody, we touched on this briefly earlier, but should we dive back into the AFC North? Because we got the other game we got to talk about.
Well, we have to talk about the NFL's sack leader.
The new sack
single
king?
season.
Yeah, Myles Garrett finally got number 23. And I was watching some of the highlights from that game. It looked like since his game plan was the same since Pittsburgh and Buffalo.
Except for when it came time, Burrow said,
Joe.
"Nope."
Yep. He's like, "No, I'm not gonna get hurt again."
It was really reminiscent of actually when Strahan got his
got against Favre.
Half.
Yeah. Which I really thought that Burrow was just going to take a dive earlier in the game and just say whatever and just
do it now.
But now the thing, the game within the game here is the Browns were winning this game for what it was worth when this happened with about 5 minutes left, and then the refs stopped the game. The Browns are carrying Myles Garrett off because broke this record, this awesome record.
Yeah. Stood Cody, for quite a while.
Yeah, well, for 24 years.
Yeah. And Watt tied it, but
yeah. But also, Watt and Strahan were playing on winning football teams. The Browns are not a winning organization at all.
Yeah. This is the best thing that's happened to the Browns in a long time.
Since they won at Pittsburgh, basically, in the playoffs. Yeah. But this whole stoppage might have angered Zach Taylor and Jamar Chase, which is so stupid. Like, Zach Taylor made a comment after the game of, we're fighting for our lives here, and it's like, dude, your season's been done since October.
Right. I don't know why Burrow came back, honestly. The only thing that makes sense to me is there are people that are paying their money to come see me. I like that, but meaningless football.
Oh, I know. Yeah, and I mean, Jamar Chase is throwing a hissy fit, and it's like, guys, just come on. That's loser talk. That's loser mentality.
This is something that will be remembered for a long time.
Exactly. Especially, did you see his get off when he got that sack too? He exploded off the line of scrimmage. It was insane.
Did you hear him talk about having a nightmare that he didn't get it?
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he said that he had a nightmare the night before that he didn't get so he was pretty nervous.
Oh boy, that's insane. Yeah, so good for Myles Garrett though. Now on the Brown side of things though, Cody, why does it make sense that they fired their head coach but they didn't fire their GM?
It makes sense if you don't think about it.
Okay, because I mean their GM's done some good things, right? Andrew Berry has.
Oh yeah, he kept Myles Garrett on the team.
The Sean Watson trade worked out good, right?
Oh, that was great. Great pickup for massage parlors in Texas.
You mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
got him away from them. That's about the only.
That's how bad teams stay bad. It's incompetence.
Yeah.
It's like the Giants keeping their GM Joe Shane. It's like if the Dolphins would have fired McDaniel but kept Chris Greer early. Yeah. So now Stefanski, I mean, he was the number one.
He's gonna be a hot name.
He was the hottest name up until Harbaugh got canned.
Yeah.
So I'm curious where he goes.
I think he finds a job. Because he
Oh,
coached a terrible team to some close losses. I mean,
yeah. Well, I mean, if you're Tennessee, do you give a look at him to pair
I'll
with
take
Cam
a
Ward?
look at.
Like,
I'll take a look at him
does
without a doubt.
Baltimore? Yeah, does Baltimore give him a call? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're yeah, he's not going to be unemployed for that long. I don't
Nope.
think.
You can
Especially
tell
he's
how
won
good.
Coach of the Year. He's won Coach of the Year twice in the last 4 years.
You can tell a lot about how good of a coach is by how quickly they're picked up after they're fired.
Yep.
Which is weird because, like, you would think good coaches don't get fired, but this is the NFL. Good coaches get fired all the time.
Yep.
Because I think Twitter has made that word X or whatever. Just fans have no patience for anything, and it's what have you done for me? Not even lately. It's what have you done for me right now?
Shoot, that's why. I mean, Packers fans want LaFleur canned. It's like, yeah, he just. I mean, it's not like he revived Malik Willis or anything like that.
Dude, Malik Willis is going to get paid this offseason.
I know he's made by Miami, but we'll see.
I don't think Miami has money to pay him.
You just put it on the credit card, right?
Worked really well for the Saints.
Yeah. Do you think they found their guy in Tyler Shuck?
I don't know. They take another year with him.
I would.
He played some pretty good football. I honestly really hope Miami does not take anybody this year and just rides with what we got. See what you can do with give Quinn Ewers a full year of it, or actually have a true competition. If you keep Tua on there, have a true competition. If he wins it, let him play another year. But
and if not,
maybe he can fix some things in the offseason.
I wonder, are you guys get if you were to cut him, do you have to cut him by a certain day? I wonder for
March
contract wise.
1st, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's when the new league year starts and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotcha.
It'll be interesting. I know McDaniel and him had a sit down today.
Okay. Interesting. So. And then two other head coaching moves. Vegas fired Pete Carroll. Kind of saw that coming. That was.
I don't think Carroll gets picked up anywhere.
No, he's done. It should be done. Like, unless if he wants to go back to college and pull Belichick for some reason. Actually, pull Pete Carroll from initially.
Fair.
But and then Jonathan Gannon got canned, the Cardinals head coach.
Oh yeah,
which they're just.
Kyler Murray's gonna be done there too.
Yeah, I wonder where he goes. I still think Pittsburgh if Rodgers doesn't come back. But yeah, that's gonna be really interesting what he does or what happens with him.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are there any other games of interest at all? I don't really think so. Denver got the number 1 seed. They barely beat the Chargers backups. Good for them. The Jets finished the season without a pick.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Especially for having a head coach that's defensive back.
Yeah.
He hasn't been fired yet.
No, I'm really surprised by that.
I am too.
Because that team quit the last
they did.
month and a half.
I don't know that he was a bad coach, but when a team quits on you, I think that's which actually kind of brings me to the McDaniel of it all. I don't know if Miami gave up on him in the last game or if it was just Miami also didn't play anybody for that game. Like it was weird. They had a chance. Actually, Miami has been a good team for the first half, and then the third quarter they have been blown out. I think it was like 138-27 in the third quarter this year.
Ouch.
Yeah, not good football.
Yeah. Okay.
They haven't scored a third quarter point since like Halloween.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all.
That's not good halftime adjustments.
No. Let's see. I'm just kind of scrolling through. Yeah, that's about it. Because Giants beat the Cowboys. Raiders beat the Chiefs in a game that saw no touchdowns. It was 14-12, but there were no touchdowns scored. It was only field goals and safeties. So, okay. So, Cody, as we move on to the NFL postseason, who is your Super Bowl prediction right here now?
Right now, Rams. I'm going to Rams Texans.
Ooh, okay. Part of me really wants to say that the Rams get beat by Carolina this week. I really want to say that because I think
know
it'd be
you
hilarious.
want that happen. You want that to happen, yes.
But they're getting healthy. Barring something unexpected, they will win the NFC. And they will be playing a team that they played earlier this season, and I believe killed them by like 50. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I believe that's a team that I don't like.
It's a team that's in the same state as your team.
Oh, no, not the team I'm thinking of.
Because I don't think they played
Oh,
New
yeah.
England.
No, I was thinking of Buffalo, but they...
Oh. No, they didn't play Buffalo, did they?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
No, I think it's a rematch of a London game between
And
the Jags and the Rams.
Jags, Rams, that's a good matchup.
With the Rams coming out on top.
Yeah.
Stafford gets ring number 2, Devontae gets ring number 1, and Stafford rides off into the sunset.
Does McVay in that situation?
Depends if they have an idea on who else they want. But I could see that happening. Yes. Now that would be an interesting head coaching opening.
Which is crazy just thinking about it because like the we're talking about when McVay retires and he's what 42, 43?
If that he might because I don't think he's late 30s still, is he?
I think he's in his early 40s. But I want to say he's maybe 42. It's just a
Hold on, I'm looking.
Anyway.
Nope.
But
39.
Oh my God.
He turns 40 in about 20 days. January 24th.
We're talking about him, like, when is he going to retire? He's not even 40 yet. And we've got Harbaugh hitting the free agency or hitting the market at 63. And it's like, I want him.
Yep, I know. But also McVay has, like, they just had either kid number 1 or kid number 2. Him and his wife did. So I can understand that. Get out of the game, especially with the long hours the coach had to put in. Get out of the game and maybe go work in TV where the hours are less strenuous. And yeah, that's nuts. So this playoffs are going to be awesome though. Like, especially
as
we've talked about
you don't know who it is. You don't know who's going to be good.
Yeah, in both conferences. I mean, in the NFC, you want to say the Rams, but look at them down the stretch of late.
Yep.
And then in the AFC, good freaking luck.
It's been chaos all season long.
It is. Kind of like our picks, Cody.
It has been chaos. And you beat the crap out of me in our picks this year.
I did, but that's the regular season. We're on to the postseason now.
We are on the postseason. Are we going to do our picks right now?
Yeah, let's do them. Why not?
Okay. This week's pick segment is brought to you by Trayskull. Trayskull's fine woodworking by my buddy Scott. He makes beautiful hardwood utensils or cutting boards, bowls. Does some vases and just anyway, it's beautiful and hardwood that works well and looks great. Look him up on Facebook for any woodworking needs and also handyman needs. Look him up at Traskal as Traeskal and tell him that Cody and Andy sent you.
That's us.
Anyway.
Okay, Cody, let's make some postseason picks.
Postseason picks.
Opening game of Wild Card Weekend. Rams, Panthers.
Well, you know who I'm picking because I just said that they're my Super Bowl pick. And
you're picking the Panthers. Okay. I really hope Carolina wins this game. It would be like beast mode. It would be like the beast mode Seahawks all over again.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh, it would be so hilarious. But yeah, no, I will be also going with the Rams.
I'm going to say I know your next pick too. It's the Packers at the Bears. I am also going to be picking the Packers. I'll just say that right now. So
I'm really shocked they put that game on Saturday night
I'm
on
also really
Prime.
shocked that many people have taken the Bears.
That's all right. I love playing the underdog role.
I don't
I'd rather be the dogs.
I don't really think you guys are the dogs, but
Betting wise, we are.
well, I believe it, but I don't think you're the dogs. All right,
Ooh.
Buffalo at Jacksonville.
Are you going with Joshy or are you going with Sunshine?
I'm going Sunshine. I refuse to pick Josh in the
Again,
playoffs.
welcome aboard, Cody. Welcome to Sunshine Island. We've been expecting you.
I've been here a few weeks.
That is true, but now you're officially moved in. You were just visiting. Now you're moved in.
I'll jump off quickly.
Okay. Speaking of jumping off, I.
Yeah.
Okay, you say the next game. I don't know.
49ers at Eagles.
The 3:30 game on Fox. Brady and Burkhardt on the call. I don't trust San Francisco's defense. I'm gonna go with Philly.
I actually am going with the Niners. So Eagles have been nothing short of mediocre this year.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't know. I had that. This is the game I probably have the least confidence in. I would say, just in all honesty. Now Sunday night. Why did they put this game on Sunday night? I would have flip flopped this game in the Bills Jags game. Like if I was doing the schedule personally. For sure. But we get Herbert, Harbaugh, and the Chargers against May, Vrabel, and the Patriots. Are you taking Herbert and Harbaugh?
See, this is such a terrible game for me to pick because I don't like either team.
Yep.
I hate the Patriots. I'm going to be rooting for. You know what? In this playoffs, I've already lost the season. I'm picking by who I want to win games, not by who I think is going to win. Give me the Chargers, even though I don't want them to win any other games. I hate the Patriots.
I think the Patriots defense gets after Herbert. I think this is the only game they win in the postseason, though. You know, they've only beaten one team above 500 this whole year.
Who was that? Buffalo?
I think Buffalo. That's it. Such a soft schedule.
Yeah. Charmin.
Yeah. Charmin.
I mean, it's not their fault either. Like you don't.
Oh yeah, I know. You play who you want. It's not like college. You can choose your schedule. But Monday nighter.
Give me the Texans. You want to pick your quarterback?
I really do. I can't do it though. I cannot do it against this Houston defense. I can't do it.
Defense is nasty. The number one defense in the NFL this year.
Yep.
Come down to the final drive of the Chargers Broncos game. If the Broncos had stopped the Chargers on that last drive on that 4th and 10, they end up with the number one defense in the NFL. Instead, they got the number 2 because they went down and scored.
I really want to see Houston against Denver again, and because they met in the regular season. I can't remember if Stroud was hurt that game or not. Like Denver won on a walk-off field goal.
Stroud has been playing better football than he was early.
Yep.
When he first came in this season.
But oh boy, that'd be our matchups would be. Well, I guess your matchup or how you have it, you'd have the Chargers going against Denver and then Houston against Jacksonville. I would have Houston against Denver and then the Patriots against Jacksonville. But oh boy, that would be fun. And then Green Bay would get to go to Seattle. Then the Rams would play either Philly or San Francisco by our picks. So
yep.
Cody, this is going to be a fun next 4 weeks or 5.
College and NFL, just.
Oh, I know.
I love and hate the playoffs.
Because it
Means the
means the football
season's
season's
winding
done.
down. Yep.
No, I know. Hey, at least. Well, for my sake, though, I'm at least happy because then as soon as football season's over, that's when NASCAR season starts. So I'm right back into it at least.
At
I know
least
for
I have
you, it's.
wrestling going for a
Yep,
little bit, so
yep. And then once we get past March, it's like
I'm thinking
golf.
about golfing. Yep.
Yep, yep, yep. Hey, they're already playing Masters commercials, so
I know. I was kind of shocked to see those, but I was also excited.
I know it just kind of gets you smiley a little bit, doesn't it?
I could smell the magnolia.
Yep. Oh yeah. Anything else football wise? Do we miss anything else? Oh, Matt Eberflus got fired, the Cowboys D coordinator.
Oh
Kind
yeah,
of saw that coming a mile away. Um, I think that's about it.
yeah. I know it was weird having a couple weeks off. Last week was
Oh,
just
with us.
tired. Yeah,
Yeah.
took me out of my rhythm. But
Hey, you know who has a lot of rhythm? Singers. Yeah.
No,
Look at
singers, not
sing.
singer.
I said
Sing.
singers.
I don't know what word you're saying there, but I'm gonna go. Singers is what he's trying to say.
Musicians. I'll go with that. I'll go big term.
Perfect.
So, Cody, I really don't know how the heck we got on the topic of this, but
I don't either, but we were talking about it.
Oh, because I think you're playing a song by Chris Daughtry.
Oh yeah, that's right.
At
Yep.
work. That's how we got. So we just got randomly thinking, let's just name our top 5 like The Voice / American Idol contestants who did not win.
Yeah, non-winners, because
Yeah,
a lot of the times the non-winners have gone on to have better careers.
minus Kelly Clarkson or some woman named Carrie.
Who actually for a long time, Kelly Clarkson had more albums sold, but I think Carrie owns that by a lot now because one, partially Kelly kind of doesn't do much singing as much, more talk
No,
show and stuff like that.
Yeah, she has more of a talk show and stuff now, but
Carrie Underwood is still fantastic.
except
I
Cody
saw her a couple of years ago. She's so good.
There's one also bad news about the football season just about being done. Last Sunday was the last Sunday we got to see Carrie.
I know.
Unless if they have something special playing for the Super Bowl.
They should.
The Super Bowl's on NBC. I know. They had one for Faith Hill, but I think that was her last year. That's why they did it.
I think Carrie Underwood was better than Faith Hill. And I liked Faith Hill a lot.
Yeah, I know. I do. There's something about Carrie. She's special, man.
Yeah.
And she's married to a hockey player.
Mike Fisher, you lucky some beach.
So, when are we going to Nashville then?
Well, I used to go in June every year, but now it's like my that's my anniversary and stuff.
Okay.
So it's kind of harder.
So we strike at dawn.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay. We strike at dawn.
But anyway, our top 5.
Okay. Yeah, our top 5. And before we dive into our top 5, just a reminder to everybody out there that our top 5 is brought to you by the boys at Lick Tags. Cody, snow's starting to melt a little bit. That's
bit.
good, right?
Sure.
I mean, unfortunately, there's more, I think, coming. Which, shout out to Steve and the boys. Thank you for fixing our snowblower so I didn't have to shovel again. Because our snowblower worked like a butte the last time it snowed.
Nice.
So, I'd like to thank them for fixing our snowblower. So, if you have any like snowblower fixes that you need done, or any other like snow, lawn care, power washing needs, give the guys at Lick Tags a call. And small engine. Thank you. Give the guys at Lick Tags a call at 563-203-4238 and tell them that the boys of the Unrelated Sports Podcast sent you there. All right, Cody, you ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you kind of 4 or my number 5 and number 6 are kind of tied. So I'm just 2 of the best ones that I know of are Gabby Barrett and Lauren Elena, both country singers that I don't know. Lauren Elena I've actually seen live. I have not seen Gabby Barrett, but they're both fantastic singers. I'm going to see a lot of country on my list here.
I know. I think I'm mine too. You said that was 5 and 6 on your list, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to go 5A and 5B.
Okay, because Gabby finished, 3rd on American Idol, I think, when the year Maddie Poppy won, I believe.
Okay, yep.
I believe so. Yeah,
Lauren Elena
finished 2nd to Scotty McCreery.
Yeah. Scotty
So yeah,
McCreery's had a pretty good career though.
yeah, I think he's probably number 3 or 4 on the list of
Yeah,
people who have won.
winning.
Yeah. Um.
The Voice has not had like like any real breakout stars winning it.
mm,
It's
Oh,
all
I
been
know.
American Idol. Like they have had some good people that have placed, but
Yep.
not
Not
winners.
winners. Yeah. Okay. So my number, we're going with number 5. It's a. I'm gonna be honest. Initially, I didn't really care too much for the guy when he was on the show, but he ended up coming second. I think he performs with Kiss. His name's Adam Lambert.
Oh yeah, he does.
Um,
He's no, not Kiss, Queen.
is it Queen? Okay, I thought initially it was with Kiss, but okay, maybe it is with Queen now. Okay,
I think he's Queen. Yeah, because
okay.
there's parallels between him and lead singer Queen. Like they're both gay and
Freddie Freddie
Freddie
Mercury, right?
Mercury. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah,
So I know my mom loved Adam Lambert a lot when we watched Idol and
yeah.
stuff. So
He was a little much on it. Like
little
but
bit, but heck of a voice though.
great singer.
Heck, heck of a voice. So yeah, he's checking in at number 5.
All right. Well, my number 4 has had a song in my head all day.
Okay.
Kelly Pickler. One of her songs. This song
Um,
in your
Fun fact:
yeah.
I've seen her perform in
Me
person
too.
at
Me
Iowa
too.
Speedway.
Nice.
Yeah, she's also my number 4. I just want to, I was putting that out,
Nice.
but yeah, no, I like me some Kelly Pickler.
Yeah, I do too. Always good. All right. Well, then I guess I'm gonna go with my number 3 right away.
Okay.
Girl by the name of Senya. She was on The
Oh, okay.
Voice, one of the early seasons of it, and I just really like. She had like kind of a raspy voice too, and
Mm,
kind of like a little like flutter in it. I really liked her. She was on Team Blake, and what I remember about her, because it was like Adam,
Uh,
from Maroon Five.
yeah, I know. I want to say Corolla, but I know it's not that.
No, Adam something.
Damn,
Anyway, I just remember her. She was on Team Blake, but I remember her. She was singing. She sang a lot of songs from the script, and he had never heard of them, which was really funny to me. But at the same time, she was really religious, and there was a, a line in the song that she sang that was in the real song. It's "I just prayed to a God that I don't believe in." But
mm,
she refused to say that, so she would always say, "I just prayed to a God that I do believe in." Every time, I thought it was really cool.
okay,
But
that's sweet.
she had a really good voice. One of my favorites.
Adam Levine, by the way. That's
Levine.
yep. I know.
There
I
we
was
go.
drawing a blank on it too. I know. Okay. My number 3 is actually the guy that lost to Carrie Underwood. I'm going with Bo Bice.
Never even heard of him.
Okay, yeah, he lost. Really good voice. I think he still performs now, but
Okay.
kind of had a little bit longer hair and stuff. But nah, I really liked him. I wanted him to win over Carrie. I did like Carrie, but I wanted Bo Bice to win. But
Okay.
yeah, so
So while
yeah,
I do hate Carrie,
so yeah,
my we'll go. My number 2 then is girl by the name of Dia Frampton.
okay,
I don't know if it was season 1. She got second on The Voice.
okay.
One of the first 2 seasons. She was also Team Blake, and I remember one. She did a rendition of God, what's a Kanye West song that was so good. What was her song?
I could.
God, I gotta look it up. It was so good. It yeah, it made me like the song, and I hated the song when it was by Kanye.
I think a lot of people hate stuff by Kanye.
I think you're right, but what was like? I remember she did "Losing My Religion" was one of the songs that she did, but that wasn't the one that was like, wow, that was awesome. Um, what was it? Heartless. That was one her. I actually have it on a. It is a ringtone on my phone. Is her version of Heartless.
Nice.
So good.
Nice. Okay, so my number 2, it's about the same year that Idol kind of started to take its downturn. Chris Daughtry.
Yeah. Well, that's who started this whole conversation. So I
Yep.
also like Daughtry. He's just not one of my top 5. He's probably
Yeah,
maybe
no.
about my number 7 or 8.
Okay. Yeah, no, he really, really good voice.
He is a fantastic singer.
And he's also probably up there as one of the more successful Idol
For sure.
alums. But yeah, the fact that he lost to Taylor Hicks, like I think he came in 4th that year too. Like that's how you knew everything kind of started the downhill too. But
yeah. Okay, we'll go to my number 1. She's a country singer still. She's right now performing with Jason Aldean a lot. Name is Ray Lynn. I don't know. She's since one of her first songs I've ever heard of her, she's just been a favorite of mine. I still listen to her quite often. And anyway, great performer.
Nice. Yeah, she's pretty too.
Yeah, very pretty. I know that she was on Team Blake also, and she did some songs back in the day with with Miranda Lambert.
Oh,
back when she was when he was married to her, when Blake was. But she's continued her career, so
nice. That's good.
It hasn't gotten any worse looking.
That's good too. That's very good too. My number 1 is Josh Grayson.
Oh, nice.
Did a little bit of country. I love me some. His song "Nothing to Lose" is. I can listen to that for a bit. Very up tempo, but for military, I think he was in the military as well. I do remember that. But no, I was a very big fan of his when he was on Idol, and yeah, always such a good listen. I like him.
I do like Josh Grayson. What does he not? Does he do other than country too?
I don't know. I thought it was just country.
I think it's just country. Okay, I thought you just kind of made it sound like there was other.
No, I mean I was just kind of more meaning of when he the last time he's like released some songs and stuff.
Yeah,
so
he has some great ones.
Yeah,
forgot about him. He's very good. It's funny too. You definitely watch more Idol. I watched more The Voice.
Yep. Yeah, I never got into The Voice at all. I
got into it for the first few seasons, and then kind of once Adam Levine left, and then Blake kind of left, I started losing.
Yeah.
My religion.
Well, not yet. And like I said, mine was the same way with Idol. It's more after the Daughtry and Taylor Hicks stuff, but then when Simon starts leaving, like when Simon Cowell left, and then it just kind of the second they start really just changing up judges and everything, that's it kind of ruins the whole vibe of stuff. So
for sure.
Yeah, so Cody, that was fun. This has been a fun time.
Yeah, I missed it.
I did. I mean, again, it's been. I'm not going to say it. Sorry, not going to say it. Don't worry. I was going to say it. Oh, do you want me to say it?
Go ahead.
I mean, it's been almost a year since we've done this, so. I know. I can tell it just makes you happy. Thanks, Cody. Hey, again, one more shout out to CJ Ham. Congrats on a wonderful NFL career.
Heck yeah. Losing a good one.
We are. But Cody, remind everybody, what position does he play?
Fullback, and they are people too.
You're dang right on that. Everybody make sure to rate, review, subscribe, leave a comment, share. I don't know, do whatever you want to try to help us expand this podcast. And
Yep. We want to grow it.
And then other than that, we'll see if I'm still alive after Friday and Saturday's football games. And we will see you next week.
Peace.